What's up, guys? Thanks for joining the podcast. We're pumped to have you here hanging out with us. This is another episode of Guys from the Gym, where myself, Nathan, Amy, Jimmy, and Zach all get together, talk about life, talk about the gym. We do taste tests and we do funny trivia and all sorts of other randomness. All of us here compete in strongman, and so you'll hear a lot about that. If you're new to the show or if you've been following along with us for a while, please like, comment, and subscribe to help us build our audience. We really appreciate all the support. Want to let you all know that this episode is brought to you by the ironfortressgym.com. If you're looking for help with your training, trying to get healthier and stronger, you can go there, contact them, they'll help you out. Also, if you're looking for sweet and frosty merch, you can go there, look at their hats, t-shirts, backpacks, all sorts of cool stuff. Use code IFG for 20% off at checkout. Without further ado, let's get to the show. Four, three, two, one, and we're live.
We're back.
You guys believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Nate?
It's hit or miss for me.
All right, next question.
So, follow up.
Yeah.
Do you believe in angels?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it's...
Why is that?
I feel like it's pretty
How
similar.
is that relevant?
It's not similar or relevant.
Okay.
Wait, quick. Do you believe in leprechauns? Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Have you?
Or Santa.
I don't understand the correlation there.
I just feel like an angel could also be like a ghost. Like a ghost is someone who hasn't moved on. So
And
like
next-
an angel could be someone doing the Lord's
Gotcha.
work.
And on to a
Gotcha.
new segment called
Okay.
Theology with Jim. Jim, run us through the thought process there. Why do ghosts equate angels and or vice versa?
It's just different beliefs.
If you believe in angels, do you also believe in like bad spirits too?
Yes.
Demons.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that. I think
Are all
the
ghosts
answer is
bad?
yes.
No. I was just like thinking about like exorcisms and like scary shit. Sorry, bleep that out.
No, it is scary. It is scary. It is scary.
I know people that I trust who have seen that stuff. I do believe in that. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't think that's
It's
a
hit or,
thing.
yeah, I'm not sure. It's hit or miss for me.
I believe in ghosts.
What do you guys think they are? Just like
Like, do you
'Cause
mean
I-
like people who get stuck who like don't get to go somewhere, or
right?
Have
Is
you ever
that
seen
what
the movie
they?
Casper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jimmy's taking
Okay.
the Jim Henson version of, ghouls. He's like more the.
Look, if they are there, I mean, Casper would be a good option.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good heart. He's pretty
Yeah.
kind and stuff.
Too bad he just had unfinished business.
I don't think I've ever seen Casper all the way through.
Really.
you haven't?
Yeah,
I've seen all four
It
of
has
them.
Christina Ricci in it.
Devin Sawa.
There's
Yeah.
4 Caspers?
I think so.
And
Wow.
Bill Pullman,
The
dad.
Oh yeah.
he was the dad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I think
Yeah, Lacey was just telling me about it the other day because Mari wanted to watch it, and I was like, I don't know what's in it. I've only seen it like
maybe that could be
clips
our
and
first like
bits and
group
pieces.
watch. Let's just watch Casper together.
that's what we picked to do
I
our
have
group viewing.
35 movies that I've been making a list of, and Jimmy throws out Casper.
I mean, why not?
I'd like to
why
go see the
not?
new Twister.
It's a light-hearted movie. It'd be
Jim,
good for the
open
soul.
that stuff up.
Yeah,
while,
okay. It's a
while,
movie. It's a movie about
Zach
childhood
keeps
death.
asking questions.
What a light movie about childhood death, Jim.
I thought it was really heavy, Jimmy. Isn't Casper really heavy? Because it's like he's got a chance to go back, but then
No.
he lets the little girl.
No, it's a
Get
typical
her dad
Disney
back?
movie. That's not a Disney movie.
Where's the buzzing coming
I
from?
don't know. Is it my watch?
It's not mine. I put mine on airplane mode.
Oh, I should have done it.
Zach, what other questions did you have? Because you were running through them, and then we
I lost my train of thought.
because of Jimmy.
What about Bigfoot? Anybody a Bigfoot believer? Let's just rapid fire these.
Yeah, Bigfoot. I struggle with too.
I believe it's possible.
Sometimes I kind of think like it's possible that
It's
Bigfoot's
like
out
kind of
there.
like the Loch Ness monster. There's like things out there that I think we don't know about, but I don't know which ones are.
Aliens.
I believe in aliens.
Aliens?
I believe in aliens.
I gotta. Yeah,
I have some stuff that I won't say because then everybody's gonna think I'm crazy. But
Jim, why don't you even those up? You got like barely any.
Well, I've had this before, so I'm not.
My uncle was like. I mean, yes, like he had like 2 or 3 like I got abducted by alien stories.
Really?
Yeah, he did a lot of drugs though. So I don't know. I don't know if that correlates or not, but he did. But he
Just
was like,
seems noteworthy.
it seems noteworthy to add in there. But he was like, definitely like, dude, I've had some.
You know, let me say this though: if you're an alien race, if me and you are aliens one day at another planet, and we don't want to be seen, that's a good look to go after the dudes using drugs because nobody's going to believe them.
It's smart.
Fire in the Sky. I don't think that he was using drugs though, but that's a good movie from back in the day. Fire in the Sky.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, Amy.
Cocoon.
Love Cocoon.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Yeah, you're a loser. We all talk about it behind your back.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't think of anything else.
There's another one that's really
Santa
good.
Claus,
It's about
or-
aliens. It's called Once Upon a Time in Mexico. You guys seen that?
Nope.
Oh, like illegal aliens?
Okay, Zach got it. I'm glad you got it.
Yeah.
So we got our taste test here.
I don't think any of us can drink this for a while because there's like 3 inches of foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
smell beer.
We'll see. Yeah, it is. It is beer. It is brought to you by Four Hands Brewing Company.
Hold on. Can I guess what it is? I have no idea. Can I guess?
Sure.
I think this is going to be a coffee beer. What do you think? Because this has come from Jimmy. So what do you think this is?
Well, I saw the label,
Okay.
so I can't really make a good guess.
I forgot you have amazing vision.
But I was not expecting what it is. I was going to say that it was. He brought it up recently.
Oh, is it chocolate beer?
No.
It kind of, yeah.
Is
so
it? Oh.
It is brought to you by Four Hands. It is their Absence of Light peanut butter chocolate milk stout.
Yeah.
So it's a-
Couldn't you just get us peanut butter chocolate milk, dude? And then
That would be good, but this was in the fridge. This was free, and I figured we could all just indulge a little bit in the.
This
craft,
is in
craft brews.
your fridge?
Yes.
Amy.
I had nothing to do with
Amy,
this.
Bless your heart.
I know.
Bless your little
Bless your
soul.
sweet little heart.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to drink this out of protest.
So smell it.
I already did. That's how I
Okay.
knew there was.
You got some aromas.
Yeah, getting some nodes off of it. I'm going to drink this like a man for all the times you've gagged for
Okay.
like perfectly fine foods.
Jimmy, I just got to
So-
tell you, man, it's
You're
Oh.
So for those of you listening, it's Jim. What is it? It's a peanut butter,
peanut butter chocolate milk stout.
and it tastes exactly like you think that it tastes.
horrible aftertaste.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a
peanut
little
butter-
kid. No, it tastes like a little kid poured. Like they found their parents' beer and they were like, "Ooh, what can I make this feel?" And then they took the chocolate syrup and they
exactly-
dumped the
that's a
peanut butter
great
in,
analogy.
and they just.
That's what I'm saying. It
That's
tastes
a great
exactly how
analogy.
you think it would taste.
So I did think
All
about
those
bringing-
flavors are present, even the milk.
So there
Yeah.
is a pairing for this. I thought about bringing chocolate cake.
No.
But
The pairing is cotton candy
A
and
pairing.
no, it's,
Twizzlers.
it's chocolate cake. It's on the can.
Right.
Pair this
So
with
wait,
a nice
I got a
chocolate
question. I have a
mousse.
question. You like this? Like you were like, I want to continue buying this.
It's better on draft.
I don't care that.
Answer
I want to
the
hear.
question.
Yeah.
There's a reason I brought it.
Answer the
You're
question.
obfuscating, Jimmy. Answer the question.
I said there's a reason I brought it. Like
And
I'm
what's
not going to
that
drink it
reason?
at home.
Oh, he thinks it's crappy.
What's the alcohol in this?
7.1%.
Wow.
Okay.
That's not good.
I think this company went under.
No, it is a popular beer of theirs, and they do well for themselves. I think this might be one out of St. Louis too. Yeah, it's out of St. Louis.
The only person who buys these are leprechauns.
100%. That's totally true. The only people that buy these are ghosts and leprechauns, Jimmy,
And aliens.
and aliens,
Well, I mean, I bought it.
You're a leprechaun.
or a ghost.
You wasted our money on this? I thought that this was like a gift from a friend.
No, we bought this.
He bought.
I
he
don't
bought a
say
20
we.
He bought a 24 pack.
No,
while you were
it was
gone
only a
on
4-pack. It's only a 4-pack.
He does
That's
have
when you
he
got it,
has
didn't you?
friends though that will give him like beers that he likes whenever they travel. And so we have some random things that like I don't touch. They're not mine, so
Spotted Cow from Wisconsin is one-
More milk? Is it milk in it?
No. It's
Milk.
just a lager. It's one of the best beers that I've ever had.
Can I go next? And then
Sure.
we'll go back and forth. Keep
Sure.
going.
No, I mean, that was kind of it.
Okay. I like one called Speckled Dick. It's from Belgium. It pairs with Twizzlers and Warheads. Really
Okay,
well.
wow.
Warheads.
Jim, go. You go next.
I mean, I don't think I can beat that. I mean, you just...
Well, we're just going back and forth with our favorite
So
ales.
Spotted Cow? I like a good...
I really like a Corona, and I like
You know why?
or
You know why, Amy?
or even a loaded Corona
You know
if I
why?
really want to get.
Because there's no need to go further than that.
Mm-hmm.
You taste a beer and you're like, hey, a little bit of lime would actually go well with this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not like, wait, what dairy products do we have to put in this? You know what else we need? Sweetener.
Butter, peanut butter, chocolate, milk.
Milk.
Just
wait
make cookies. Just
wait.
bake cookies, Jimmy, if that's what you want to do.
Just wait for the pumpkin spice beer to come out from Schlafly's out of St. Louis.
I do like
that how you
pumpkin
say that?
spice
I do. I
lattes.
am kind of a
Schlafly's.
basic white girl. I do like.
They have
pumpkin
already
stuff.
started. I found them 2 weeks ago.
I am into pumpkin spice.
It's like drinking a pumpkin pie in a bottle. It's just you get a little buzz off of it too.
Hey,
Jimmy, it's not.
my blood pressure's high.
Good.
Do me a favor. It's like drinking eat a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, he's right,
Well,
Jimmy.
I mean,
It's what is it better than pumpkin pie?
what take that? I don't know. I mean, I can
Is it better than a pumpkin pie, sir?
no.
Okay.
Amy, you don't have to finish it.
I wanted to.
She's like, it's so good.
Well, there's a lot of things that I feel like we make everybody try, and I don't. I'm gonna
you.
give 110.
You mean that's? I appreciate that about you, because I drank 28 ounces of syrup in here. Whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
See, I drink that stuff for you guys.
Oh,
So-
sure. Okay, Jimmy. So, dude,
You didn't drink
thank you.
syrup?
No,
Thank
I was
you.
talking about the beer.
No,
All right, listen.
He's equating
Listen.
him drinking that beer to
Listen.
chugging syrup, maple
We've
syrup.
all had a good time at Jimmy's expense. If that thing was friggin' ice cold, it'd have been a point and a half better. That's the first thing.
Yeah, you're right.
The taste is weird, but by the time you got to the bottom of the can, it wouldn't be as weird. Still not my cup of tea. As beer goes, I'm going to go with 3.7. Feels generous. I'd probably try one like that again, but not as many flavors.
Okay.
You get one flavor with me, Jim.
Okay.
You can't go dairy. You can't go friggin' chocolate. What was it? Chocolate peanut butter milk?
Chocolate milk stout is just a type of stout. It doesn't. I don't think it has milk in it.
Well, they shouldn't have put it on there because that's confusing to idiots.
It's just
like me.
creamy.
That's false advertising.
I did kind of like the thickness of it.
That's just a stout. It's
I
thick.
didn't think it smelled bad.
No,
So you
it
might.
smelled better than it tasted.
So you might actually like a chocolate milk stout because it's a little bit more chocolatey, a little bit more milky.
You think you would, Jimmy? You think so?
I mean, if he gave that one, he rated it a lot higher than I thought it would be.
3.7 for a
Yeah.
beer.
I think if we get you that chocolate
A
milk
Pabst
stout,
Blue Ribbon is a 7.5. Sir, Thank you.
that was the 2016 summer beer for me.
okay.
I journaled it. Do you
Yeah.
keep a track? How do you know it was your 2016 summer?
That's all I drank that year,
Wow.
What were
You
you
drank
20? What
multiple
were
of
you?
those?
What were you 22?
probably.
Golly.
It's just it was cheap. It was like stop by the store.
Nice.
Pabst is everywhere
Yeah.
Why do you think it's everywhere? Why do you think there's a lot of them?
because it's
Supply and demand.
it
'Cause
won the
people
blue
want
ribbon
it.
one year. I mean, it's
Do you know how it won the blue ribbon though?
I think it was the only one.
It was the only one. It was
Wait,
the only. It was the
really?
only beer, and it won the blue ribbon.
Do they like advertise as like we won the blue ribbon?
Yeah.
It's called Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh wow, it is.
PBR.
Yeah,
Wow. Maybe they're just leaning into the joke. You know.
yeah. I mean, it's cheap though. Like,
Yeah, but they've been making it for 100 years, so eventually
They
the
haven't
joke,
changed their.
the joke is like lost on us.
Yeah, they haven't changed advertising in a
Listen,
while, huh?
listen, I'm for it. I like that.
my goal will be to find a beer that you like that has flavor. That's my beer.
All
That's
beer
my
has
goal.
flavor.
Well, I meant,
Alex, for 1,000.
I meant something that has other than beer.
Oh,
You're gonna have to go something lighter. You can't go decadent. You got to go.
Okay.
You got to go
I
different.
don't like. Yeah,
Like
I
a
would agree with
fruity
that.
beer, like something with like a
Lemon or
like
lime
a mango.
or- I might do that.
Lemon or mango.
I could see that. I don't like beer with food. Like any kind of like extra flavor. I don't dig.
Yeah, because
that.
you know, Jimmy, have you ever been somewhere like have you ever tried to pair like certain like red wines with certain meats?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not as good as just the steak.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Also, official stance of this podcast: wine is terrible.
Yeah, it's
What?
Wine is terrible.
you gotta have
I like Pinot Noir.
You like the meat I brought?
That's
That's honey wine.
Okay, any wine besides the kind Jimmy gave me is terrible.
It's got to be real sweet though, right?
It was not bad. I don't mind a sweeter wine, but I think those are generally seen as like garbage. I want like Welch's grape juice with a shot of something in it, you know?
Nice.
I will
That's what
say
I'm looking for.
I don't drink a lot of wine, but it's whenever people talk about the different like drunks,
Yeah.
like being wine drunk is very different from any other like drink. And like you can sit at a picnic table with your friends and be drinking a couple glasses of wine, and then all of a sudden you stand up and the warmth hits you and you're like, ooh,
You know what else I find
mama's not okay right
weird? You know what
now.
else I find weird about wine is like the temperature you're supposed to drink it at doesn't feel cold enough to me. You know?
I do. Yeah, I do think just everything being cold is just better. Like, I feel like wine even colder though is not the same. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I've had some cold wine in the last few months, and it was like,
Thanks for the invite.
well, it was like, oh, I didn't even know we had it. I didn't.
It's all right. No, it doesn't matter. It's
So you
over
just
now, right?
drink it at home?
Is everything
alone?
okay?
It was Lacey. Lacey wanted some.
She
so I got
left?
some.
Lacey wanted some, huh?
Yeah, some of
What's
the
that
wine.
supposed? Oh, sorry.
Wine.
I thought she wanted some papa.
She,
You know what
she
I mean?
wanted some. She wanted some rare Spanish delicacy.
She wanted you to do the mating dance of your people.
Yeah. Dude, did
Can
you
we
guys
make a mating dance? Me and you someday?
Probably not.
You don't want to do that?
No, not a big dancer.
All right, I'm out.
Did you this just popped in my head? Did you guys see the lightning that's been going around that was in Guatemala?
It struck
It struck a mountain or a volcano or
struck
something.
a volcano.
Did you see
No.
this? I'll have to show you guys a video when we take a break. It's insane.
Yeah.
And I like everybody in the comments is like, it's so crazy. They're like, I think that there's something else going on because it just because it was it struck in the exact same spot like 20 times.
I had read something though that there's something to that being a volcano, like that happens.
That's what Jesse was saying.
But
There's
also
something
like
about that.
people who get struck by lightning are more likely to get like struck by lightning again. Like
Yeah.
there's certain like it's like I don't want to say magnetized, but there's certain
Something about it.
There's something.
I think it's electrons.
Yeah.
The one thing they said that was like really unique about it was that it made like a tree. Like it came up and it like there's so many
The tree grew out of the ground.
There's so many like and it came upward rather than going downward. And I don't know what that means, but it came up and forms like a tree almost. There's like a bunch of like branches coming off of it. It's crazy.
The world is ending.
Could be.
That's okay. We had a good run.
Yeah, it was okay.
Couple billion years.
Let's say we get news tomorrow that we have 6 months for the whole world.
What are you most bummed about?
Oh, nothing. What are you guys doing with your time? Do anything
With
cool?
6 months left?
6 months.
Yeah, I would just. I don't know, because like I would just be like, all right, well, I'm not doing anything but hanging out with my family,
Yeah.
and then you could just stop paying all your bills, but then and then the world doesn't end. You defaulted on a bunch of stuff. That would suck.
Would be funny, dude, is like the people who may or may not even be in this room who work for like kind of a corporate sort of place.
Yeah.
And to hear them be like, all right, guys, world's ending. We have 6 months to close these loans. You know what I mean?
Well, I was just thinking like I have to keep showing up. You know,
You don't have to do anything. You may choose to.
You
and
can do
that's
whatever
very
you
big
want
of you.
with 6 months left.
the good thing to do, the right thing to do.
Is it though? Because they're gonna die. You know what I mean?
Not every single person in the hospital is going to die.
Well, in
If
6
the
months,
world's
the
gonna
world's going
end
to
in
end.
6
Well,
months.
yeah, but still, like, what about if I like take care of them and then I can get them back to their loved ones so that they get that time?
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I think I'd send everybody home who's gonna live for 6 months in a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, y'all go hang out in the easy chair. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people that are already in a coma, you could definitely just roll them outside.
Get some
You know,
air.
just Amy's face. She was like, "Oh, excuse me." That was come on. That was
That got
Jimmy
dark.
laughed.
That got dark. Let's do something better. All right. First, I asked Nate this the other day. First frivolous expense or purchase if you won the lottery. Like you've built the houses, you've paid off the debt, You've blessed other people in your life. First thing that you're like, I don't need to spend money on this, but I'm gonna. Don't say a plane, because that's not frivolous.
I'd want a mansion in Maui with a grotto.
You already got that.
Whoa. In Maui. All right, but let's say you already got that. Something even more frivolous.
Like you could have that house. You're like, okay, I'm set there.
Yeah, real estate doesn't feel frivolous because it's like you're going to enjoy that and you could make money off it. It's an investment, whatever.
I don't know. I'd have to think on this.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you to do. Jimmy, you go first.
Private chef.
Dang.
Nice.
We talked about this, I feel like.
We did.
This is what Zach and I were saying would be a good call.
It's a good one. I still say my first one's tattoos.
Yeah,
'Cause
that'd
I
be
just can't.
sick.
I would just be tatted head to toe, probably on my face.
You
all
know, okay,
over.
so for sure, the world is going to end in 6 months. Would you guys get face tattoos?
No.
Really?
I'd get my boobs done, though.
Me too.
You know what? I think I'd get implants. Yeah, I would. I'd get calf implants.
Really?
Yeah, I'd do ab implants, BBL, shoulder
I'd
implants.
probably start eating vegetables.
But so I feel like a lot of those would just be like 6 month recovery time. So you'd just be laying in bed.
Yeah, but I could have a sick badonkadonk for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I'd
You
heal.
already do.
I'd heal.
Is the world ending like how it ended for the dinosaurs, and then people are going to find our remains later on?
No,
like
no, it's just snap of a
hundreds
finger.
and
It's snap of a
hundreds.
finger, it's all gone. It just
Oh, okay.
disappears.
It's like you got.
I was just going to say, because I'm like, then they find your remains, your
Yeah,
fossils,
they're
and
like,
they
"Good night."
and they see all of these like what looks like silicone implants.
I wonder if it would already be like that if we were ever discovered later because it already happens. But then also like people like Shaq exist. Yeah. You know, they'd be like, they had giants. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it ends like the dinosaurs, like in a big, like a quick flash freeze, I think at like 5 months and 2 weeks, I come find Nate and just take him from his family so we get frozen together for all of eternity. I think it's me and you, buddy, all eternity. And I'm gonna have to. You're gonna fight it. You're not gonna want to do it.
If I'm already dead, though, and I can't control where you decide to,
Why are you dead already?
I don't know. I'm
He
just saying.
sacrificed himself for his
You just
family.
you just assume I'll live another couple hours after you.
I don't know.
You know what? If there was like a nuclear winter for a brief time, I would be so comfortable.
It would be
Just a brief
sick.
until I froze.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It'd be sick. Throwing a
I
hoodie.
heard this podcast. These guys were riffing, and they were talking about the Wim Hof technique. You know, they do the ice bath stuff. And they were saying, if you think about it, for like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the Titanic going down, they were actually healthier.
I've seen that clip. I forgot
It's
about
so
that.
funny.
Yeah, that's really
It's
good.
all the inflammation out of their body and everything.
Yeah, I had a buddy that that I used to hang out with in college, and he was one of these dudes that was kind of like anti-consumerism, like
Is this the no deodorant guy?
TV's bad. No, a different guy.
Oh,
And he was saying like how crazy it'll be that like if there was like a nuclear holocaust, right, and then somebody came back and they were looking at like the houses and stuff, he would be like, and it was like way later on, he would be like, look at like what are these things that they worshipped, because like everybody's living rooms revolved around the TV, and it
oh
would
that
be
is
like
interesting.
it's like everybody's house would be like set up around this square box, and he would be like, and he was like, what's this thing that they all worshipped, like,
Yeah. What
because
is this portal?
because it's like their whole house is set up around the TV in one room,
That's
and I was like, that's interesting.
and then they'd find movie theaters. They'd be like, "Oh, this was a church."
Yeah. Yeah. They made me laugh because I was like, that's funny, man. Like,
That is funny.
he had interesting things to say like that. Oh,
You have trivia today?
No.
You guys want me to do some trivia? I'll make some trivia up for you guys right now on the spot.
Sure. Go for
Oh,
it. Do whatever
boy.
you
All
want.
right, this is called Zach Trivia. First to answer gets the point. First to answer correctly gets the point. I'm not calling on y'all. You're just gonna blurt it out.
okay.
Let's see here. Where did Zach Weibert attend college?
Mo Valley.
Point to Jim.
Dang it. I knew that.
At Missouri Valley College. What was my mascot?
Oh crap.
I know it.
Jenny. Donkey.
No,
Oh.
Central
I don't know his name.
Mule?
But was it a Viking?
it was a Viking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have no idea.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You remember that now?
Yeah.
You guys
Hans.
keep track of your own points there.
Okay.
Let's see. They called him Loki. That was the
Oh, that's
the mascot.
interesting.
Yeah,
Kind of weird.
kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really
Why
fit,
you not
but-
go Thor? You go
Yeah.
Odin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's go here.
Let's go dark.
Let's go dark. Okay. No. I broke a bone my junior year of college. Which bone was it? It was in football season, first game of the year.
Metatarsal. 5th metatarsal.
Any other guesses?
Your wrist.
No.
It's, your hand.
It was my hand.
Yeah.
I was going to give it to Amy because I'd actually point to both because I did actually break my foot. I just didn't know it till after the fact. And the metatarsal? It's in your foot?
Now I'm having like the biggest brain fart in the entire world.
Yeah, I'm stuck too, Amy.
Like-
it's
Carpals are in your fingers.
Carpals and
tarsals.
tarsals.
Yeah, metacarpals
and I did
metatarsals,
say
yeah.
that, yeah.
Point
Yeah.
to both.
Yeah,
You're
Amy
actually
gets
technically both right.
half a point for Amy, full for me. I'm kidding, Amy.
Amy's had a stroke.
Who was my favorite hero / superhero as a kid?
Oh boy,
Batman?
Batman. Point to Amy.
Dang it!
Nice.
Nice job, Amy. How'd you know that?
It's a really good guess.
2 truths and a lie here, so you got to pick out the lie. When I was a kid, I had bunk beds, red bunk beds. I've drank a gallon of milk in under an hour. I once fought 3 men at the bar.
Truth, lie, true?
I'm sorry?
I said truth, lie, truth.
Incorrect.
You said 2 truths and a lie.
Yes.
You fought 3 men at a bar.
Jimmy got it. That actually might have been a lie too. I might have actually done that, or that might have been true too. But I can't think of a time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just, alcohol's flowing.
Alcohol's flowing.
Peanut butter's flowing.
Songs are pumping. The jams are flowing.
Chocolates popping.
All right, who do I think? I can't go that one. No. I should have come prepared. I'm sorry, guys. I should have known Amy wasn't going to come prepared. I should have come prepared because I'm a team player.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What's my favorite color?
Green?
Blue.
Blue.
Dang it.
What's my favorite food?
Steak.
Steak. What's my favorite fruit?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Watermelon.
Wrong.
Papaya.
Wrong.
You don't get multiple guesses.
Yeah, Amy, do you have one?
I don't know what it's going to be. I was just going to say something like mangoes.
Mangoes is correct. I was going to give you a hint and say
I should have just said my guess.
Yeah,
I was going to say
you should have.
Yeah.
Mangoes.
I've heard you.
Mangos.
I've heard you say that.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big mango guy, big mango head.
Nice. It is good, man. It's hard to beat. Giant cold chunks of mango, dude.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'm going to show you a picture later. Kayla showed me this picture. I'm not going to tell you who it is or what it is because I don't want to give away this guy's name. But I roasted this dude's picture for like 30 minutes just making her laugh. And I kind of want to do that with you later. I can't
Sounds
wait.
great.
It's not a good topic for the podcast. Maybe we'll record it and decide if we want to put it out.
Okay. Fair. That's fair.
Last question. This one's worth all the marbles. All the points didn't matter up until this point. So that was all just kind of a warm-up.
There's really only one question. 100%.
100% of the points right here. What was the last book that I read that wasn't the Bible?
Moby Dick.
Start to finish, by the way.
I was going to say
I'll
he
let you-
didn't finish that.
I did start that. That's true. That's so hard. Queequeg is the only guy I remember from that.
Queequeg that's a typo.
Seemed like
That's not a real name.
it. Yeah.
I think
I'm going to say Harry Potter because I actually have no idea.
was it. Weren't you reading like a biography or something of a military guy?
Was it the book by David Goggins?
Why
Okay,
does
so-
Jimmy get to keep
so
guessing?
we're-
Why does he
doesn't.
like?
He doesn't.
he-
You
he
already.
said
you
it-
already-
he
no,
said
he
it
doesn't
didn't
get
count.
any points. He doesn't get
He
any
said it
points.
didn't count.
I did say that because I said, okay, we're in a tough spot. Jimmy's wrong, so it's okay. You're both kind of right, and I'm going to tell you why. I didn't specify, so I listened to the book. Does that count? I listened to the guy that killed Osama.
Mhm.
I keep trying to say Obama, and I don't mean to do that, but they sound similar. But my last book I actually read, I think, was Harry Potter. Like, read the words.
I feel like Amy should get that. I mean, if it's like actually reading a book, that's what I was imagining. You know,
Yeah, it goes to Amy then.
Amy, you're a real piece of work.
But for bonus points, So for whoever wants to come in second here, which Harry Potter book was it?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Sorcerer of Stones. I actually don't even...
Goblet of Fire.
Are those...
Goblet of Fire.
I don't even... Is what I said a real book?
I don't know.
Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't
I love
seen...
the way you said sorcerer. You were like, sure. You were trying to say it so fast. You're like, sure.
I think in the UK it's called the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Philosopher's
What?
Stone,
Really?
Yeah. Those UKans.
Interesting. What is it? What is it?
What a life I've lived. You know.
Yeah.
I was just reflecting on that.
I don't like how Amy got some like. I don't like how she just guessed and just got some pretty deep cut answers.
Yeah, I don't like that you didn't win that. If I'm being honest with you,
I kind of did.
I don't like that you took third.
I didn't take third.
He did.
I think he purposely sat back.
Jimmy got like 4 questions right.
Yeah, but you said none of those mattered.
Yeah,
Well,
but then
who
I got the
takes
one.
second?
I got the one question that mattered for
Well,
second.
that is true. He did get this. So
Goblet of Fire.
both ways, he took second.
Gotcha.
You kind of took fourth, if I'm being honest with you. He took second and third.
Well, I also was letting them answer on a couple
Yeah, why?
because
To
Yeah,
show me
Nate.
you don't care.
What do you think? We're not good
No.
enough?
no, I just
You
was
think we don't know Zach?
no. I think you do. I just some of them I knew really quick, and then we wouldn't get content if I just answered it.
Why? You answering it's still content, you idiot.
I just thought it was funnier if Jimmy went.
Well, that's probably true.
Hmm.
So you guys are lifting again, huh?
Kind of.
Prepping for this show.
Yeah, are we
Things
doing
going
this
right?
meet, dude? Should we talk about that?
I'll do it.
Oh,
do it if you
boy.
do it.
Are you doing this meet, Jimmy?
I would like to. I don't
Then
know.
do it.
That
Jimmy, there's a good chance that by the time I'm done with like
Hold on.
competition and going to compete, that you will beat me.
Let's talk about this though. For him to do it, you started talking to him about potentially doing it. I think last week or maybe even on Monday. And so
was
since then,
Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. We've gone a full week. Ask Jimmy how much weight he's lost.
How much have you dropped, Jimmy?
1.7 pounds.
Dude, great job.
I
man.
think that's a lie.
that's
Nope.
a really good.
It's not a lie.
That's really good. 1.7 in a week.
It's not enough.
Yeah,
I don't-
It's still really good.
Every single day you've woken up and told me the exact same weight. So when did you all of a sudden
What
drop
about
it
this morning? Did he
morning?
tell you
So-
this
so-
morning,
Was
Amy?
it this morning? Did you?
I don't think I weighed myself this morning because I had to go to work.
Okay, well I know what
early.
you weighed yesterday.
I was 200.2.
What you all can't see is Amy just froze. Her face was just wide open, just like
Every day it's been 200
Saturday-
point something.
no, well, yes,
Yeah,
it's
ye-
been
oh.
in the 200s, but like,
No, 200 point something.
yeah,
Either way.
I
Is
weighed 174 pounds in the 4th grade. I'm guessing in the 5th grade I tipped that 200 for the first time.
was it like a proud moment
I don't
for
even
you?
know. I don't remember how. I don't know. I don't even know the last time I weighed under 200 pounds. I couldn't even tell you.
Man,
I remember. I know the last time I was close, but I don't know the last time that I was under.
you've been close as an adult though.
I
You've
mean,
been low 2s.
yeah. I mean, like 18, 19.
An adult.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you be pushed back so weird?
I mean,
Isn't that when you met Zach?
I don't know
though?
if that's a real. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a real adult.
If you killed somebody, would you be tried as an adult? Could
Probably.
you go to the military?
Yeah.
Adult.
Yeah. I agree with you. I just
Okay.
they just picked a random number.
Yeah, I've always wondered why 18. You know,
They just avoid. They just picked a random number. Not much
Doesn't
difference
20
from 17 from 18.
doesn't 20 make better sense? Is it just like a rounder number?
21 probably.
Well, because of the drinking age, but I'm saying just if
they also randomly
Probably
picked
like
that one.
when you graduate from high school. It's like you're on, like you're
yeah, I
going off.
appreciate that, but like
It was all around the workforce, probably, right? It was like
Yeah.
we've trained you all your childhood to work an 8 to 5. So now it's time for you to
Yeah.
go work an 8 to 5 at 18. You know,
at 18,
start working and paying taxes as soon as possible.
I love it, dude. I love taxes. It's my favorite.
What was I gonna say? Oh, is Jimmy? If they swapped their the first letter of their names, I think Jimmy has the same name. Am I being crazy there? Am I just like blanking?
Jimmy with an A?
Yeah,
That'd be Amy.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's got the same name. If you swap their
Oh, so it's Amy either way. Is what you're
right,
saying.
yeah. Did you ever realize
Isn't it
that?
more like Imee?
No.
Well, it'd be AI, right?
Yeah.
Like it would be Jamie.
AIMMY?
It'd be Jamie if it was like AI makes the
I see.
you know.
You know what I love? We're just not afraid on this podcast to really hit the
Look like idiots.
no, just to hit the hard topics.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff everybody's thinking and nobody's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, you guys couldn't have planned that any better.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know?
Yeah.
I know.
So who's doing the competition?
Oh, yeah. I forgot we were talking about that.
I'll probably do it by myself, and all you jabronis will stay home.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, well, I respect that.
Nice.
I've-
I like the clear and concise. I like it.
I am training softly with the
So-
comp in mind.
So same as usual.
Yes.
All right.
So
Um,
I'm focusing more on the posterior chain because there's 2 deadlift events.
Right. Kinda.
I'd focus on that grip, you know?
Yeah.
It's 1,000 degrees in here.
What are the events?
So it's going to be the Saxon bar deadlift. Not
Okay.
really a deadlift. That's a grip
You
event.
should probably tell everybody what the Saxon bar is
That's
because
a good
I
point.
didn't know.
Yeah.
It's like if you had a 2 2x4s nailed together.
Yeah, it's like a giant
It's-
square bar.
It's a 4-inch by 3-inch or 3-inch by 3-inch
yeah, something
bar.
like that.
It's really a work on your
Is
grip.
that a max event?
Kinda. You start at 95. Well, different weights start at different weights, but you start at a weight, jump by 10 up to a certain point, and then 5s, and you hop in wherever you want to. So I guess kind of max event. It's not like Wessel's rules. I think you can take as many attempts as you want, so you could use it as like a warm up on the way up. You know. Then there's a max or max reps, I should say, wagon wheel axle deadlift. There's a Husfeld stone. You can choose the weights. That's as far as you want to go in 60 seconds with a multiplier, which I think is interesting. So if you can go further with a smaller stone, it's like the second to heaviest stone is like times 3. So if you go 100 feet, you get credited for 300 feet. But if I can get the heavier stone, I get it times 4. So it's interesting. And then pressing medley. That's I don't know, like a stone or a block.
Yeah, I think it might be a Mauser
It's like a
block or something.
Mauser block, and then an axle, continental clean and press, and an axle clean and press away, I think.
Log clean and
I
press.
said what I said, and I was wrong. It was a
No,
log.
it's fine.
What did I say?
I think you said axle twice.
Oh, cool. And
tired.
just those 4 events, and then you know, go get your face painted and cosplay at this Viking Fest or whatever it is.
I'm not dressing up.
And go LARP.
That's
Well, yes,
ridiculous.
you are.
No, I'm not. That's ridiculous.
Yes, you are.
You wouldn't wear a kilt?
If I show up, I'm gonna wear the opposite. I'm gonna go as like an
Spaceman?
English. No, I'm gonna go as like
Oh, you can't show up as a Brit, dude.
I'm gonna go as somebody that the Vikings tormented.
The Danes.
I'm gonna
they
go as
tormented?
a friar.
Go as a Dane.
I'm gonna go as a
Vikings hated the Danes.
I'm gonna go as a British priest.
That's cool.
You remember? It just walk around just being super woke the whole time. I'm like, you remember when you guys slaughtered all those innocent priests when you stormed the beach?
Jerks.
Normandy.
Just try to. I knew you were gonna say that for some reason. I kind of was like,
You know what they call the priest on a spaceship?
what?
An air fryer. See what I did there? See what I did?
Amy cracked a smile.
See what I did there? Air fryer.
Are dad
Air
jokes your thing,
fryer.
Amy?
Nothing?
No.
No.
That surprises me. I thought you'd be into dad jokes. No?
So I think like the dumbest humor that we've been laughing at lately has been through
Resident Alien?
Yeah, Resident Alien with Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
It's so
Pretty
funny.
Yeah, that's a pretty good show.
He's a funny guy.
Well, they like it's one of the more successful shows that the Sci-Fi channels had in a long time because then like that it
Yeah.
kind of blew up and then Netflix took it, right?
No, it's on Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
It's on
Okay.
Netflix also.
Oh,
Is it really?
Didn't know that.
Because I don't have Peacock. And
I don't have Netflix.
It's on both.
Weird.
It really blew up then.
It's all things coming up good for Tudyk. You know, 2024 is his year.
I probably have like 10% interest.
In doing
I
the
probably have
competition?
like 40% interest in doing the competition and like single digits desire. But I think I got enough clients in it, and then if Zach goes, and it's like if I'm going to go anyway, it's like, you know,
Might as
mean,
well
it's
win
in-
it.
might as
St.
well
Joe?
might as well train. Actually,
So it's like a 3-hour drive.
it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, you could drive there and drive back and it'd be fine.
What?
I love his logic. It's accessible by land, so you could definitely
It's not 6 hours
You
to get
could get
to
a-
Nebraska.
get a burrow.
Dude, that drive was kind of gnarly.
Nebraska.
Yeah, driving to Nebraska.
I liked it.
Did you?
I liked, my favorite part,
What?
that it really brought people together. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the highlights of that comp.
That it really just sewed two hearts together, if you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah, super sunburnt, but a lot of love in the air.
A lot of love.
You know?
What's your guys' song? Do you guys have a song?
I'm a little teapot. Short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my spout, Jimmy.
Well, which one's which?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Do you really have a song though, Amy? You felt like you were going to say something.
No.
To the windows, to the walls.
No.
I think it's
Where's your guys' date night? Like your favorite date night spot?
Chick-fil-A.
We don't go on dates.
And we went to Geisha last night and brought it home.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
we didn't eat at Geisha.
I brought home Love Sushi.
Last night.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thought about texting you and just
Spicy tuna. You hear me?
Going to Geisha.
Hmm.
I still haven't been there. We were talking about going there.
Geisha?
One time. Yeah. I
That's
still
good.
haven't been there.
and
pretty good.
we can go anytime.
Osaka's was always my like go-to sushi place.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your go-to roll?
I don't know. I
Doesn't matter,
like them
does it?
all.
Me
Like,
too.
I like them. I don't know unless it's spicy.
See, you like crab?
Yeah.
I think the spicy crab roll from Love you dig, because I think they mix it with mayo or something like that.
Ooh.
It's like perfect.
Do you guys like seafood salad or crab salad? Like if you buy it and it's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Not
Never
really.
had it.
I've never really had that, but I've gone to the Bahamas, had like conch salad, and
Conch.
it's like inside of it's inside of a shell, conch.
Whoa.
I mean,
Did
I
they serve
think
it to you in a shell?
no, but I think I
Oh,
would like what you're
That's a missed
saying.
opportunity. I think you
Probably.
guys would like it. I had some the other night.
Well,
there was like shrimp.
We
and
probably
crab
would.
and-
He probably wouldn't.
You don't like seafood?
Not really.
Jimmy struggles.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy.
Hold on. Taste or texture?
I would say
Be
it's-
honest.
It's probably the taste.
I
Like
can't. Get out.
It's taken me a while to
Get
get to the
out.
point to where I can eat sushi. That was our first date.
Because of taste?
I just never I wasn't exposed to it as
You're
a kid.
lying. This is texture. It's 100%
No.
texture.
It's texture, Jimmy. I don't believe
because
you.
there's so many different kinds. You can't say
You
taste.
could,
No,
you
like-
could, it could be jammed
so-
with cream cheese, Jimmy.
When I think of seafood, I think
Just
of
like you.
lobsters and all that stuff. But I'll eat tuna, like a tuna steak, shrimp scampi. I'll eat that.
Black and
He
scallops.
he has preconceived notions about what things are going to be like, and then when you actually force him to try it, then he's like, "Oh, tuna salad isn't that bad." Or like we did,
Do you like fried fish?
we did cod.
So you like
a
seafood.
month ago, and he was like, "I'm not going to like this. This is horrible." And
Hold
then he
on.
was like, "I like it."
So he likes tuna steak. He likes fried fish.
So
He likes shrimp.
to clarify,
it
it's
seems like you
don't
like
like
it.
seafood.
Is it being raw?
there's just particular things that I'm
Like
just
if you took like
not ready to
sashimi,
eat.
like or nigiri, and was like, "Here, Jimmy, eat
I
it."
tried that.
I don't think
Did you get
Yeah.
it down?
Yeah.
What's the
like butter.
craziest animal you've eaten?
Probably calamari.
Okay. Okay. It's pretty. You can get that at like Outback and stuff. Like you get that at like Chili's.
Yeah.
Hey,
and it was also
I'm gonna be
deep fried.
You've gone a lot of exotic places, Jimmy. You spent like 9 months in Guatemala.
No, it was Honduras,
Okay.
and all of the food there was great. I mean, they had
spam.
like this red snapper that they got,
Seafood.
and still had. Well, I couldn't really eat it. It was looking at me. So
Oh, the
because it
eyes
had
were
a head
still
on
there.
it. Still.
yeah, it still had.
Well,
a
then
head
why
on
did you list that with their great food?
it. I didn't say that was part of the great food.
You said they had a lot of great food. They
And
had
then you
this
went
red
right in
snapper.
there.
Yeah,
red snapper.
the tangent was what throws it off there, but that was a meal that I probably went to bed hungry.
So what was
But-
like the best thing you had there?
Oh, they brought in fried shrimp.
Ooh.
It was so good. It was like fresh.
Seafood though, Jimmy. So
Yeah.
it's the raw. It's it being raw. You don't like you'll eat it cooked.
I mean, I'll eat sushi. I mean, that's not really cooked either.
I'm telling you right now,
A lot of the rolls though that he eats are
it's
like deep fried.
100% texture. You saw him do the gastrointestinal pyrotechnics with the doggone tofu. I'm telling you, it's a texture thing. It hits his tongue and it's a shade slimy.
Yeah.
I think if I could talk about it a little more, I could get him to gag. Like the feeling of a raw egg in your mouth, I think would really.
I don't
bum
know,
him
dude.
out.
He's got the
Look
mustache
at him.
now.
Look at that bummed him out a lot.
No, it didn't. Like I
Imagine swallowing a raw egg, yolk and all. Are you imagining it?
mean,
Are you imagining it?
yeah, it'd be gross.
Can you feel it going down the back of your throat?
Yeah, it'd still be
falling
gross.
all the way down?
Still be gross.
I think I could get him to gag. I think I could.
I don't know though, dude. This is you're talking like pre-mustache Jimmy.
So
like, once Jimmy got a mustache, it's different.
It's different. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I think to that point, I think he's successfully eaten tofu since then.
He has. That's what I'm saying. Like the mustache,
It's like a shield.
it's like an emotional shield.
Yeah. I like it. You should always keep it.
I don't.
probably
Amy,
will.
Amy, what about you? What's the most like unique, crazy, exotic animal you've eaten?
I don't know.
Pigeon?
No.
Okay.
I haven't eaten anything that I like. Like I haven't eaten squirrel or anything like that. I've eaten a lot of things like from
People eat pigeon in like good restaurants. It's called
Pigeon.
no, it's called squab.
Squab.
Oh yeah.
Like-
That's a pigeon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Does dried minnows count?
Oh, as seafood?
No, just as like
I think it counts as seafood. You idiot.
That's pretty exotic. I mean, pretty unique. I don't think I've ever eaten dried minnows.
we had this
Do anchovies count or
pen pal from
sardines?
Korea.
he didn't, but he couldn't do that. Remember?
Yeah,
Couldn't get it down.
pen
was
pal
my
from
favorite
Korea.
gag.
Cinnober.
That episode was hilarious when we tried to get you to eat those.
I've eaten like octopus, like
yeah.
just like at a sushi restaurant, not in a roll or anything like that. So
I saw a Facebook post where there was like a list of like 50 things, and then like you just comment how many how many points you got out of like which ones you've tried or whatever. It was pretty unique. There was a lot of weird ones on there where I was like, what? Like somebody on like there was like zebra on there, and somebody said they had zebra, and I was like, that's a lie. Nobody eats zebra.
like I've never had escargot. Like I've never had snails.
Yeah.
But I know people who have.
Yeah. What about you, Zach?
What's that?
Like random like weird thing you've
most
eaten?
exotic
Probably
thing.
like 70-30 ground beef. I don't know. I've had alligator. That's probably it.
Yeah.
It's not that exotic.
We've all
Dude,
had-
I'm not you guys. Like I think you guys in this room, I do feel like this. I don't like take big risks that way. Like I'm going to a place with like the greatest. They've got the zebra burger,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'll take the beef.
Beef one?
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I get it.
I don't know. I have a weird thing with like maybe it's like food FOMO, but like I don't want to try something new and miss out on like the thing I liked.
Right.
I'm very traditional. Like I eat the same thing.
Yeah, but
at a lot
I think
of
you try
places.
something before we started. You were talking about vacation, try something new
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd have to do that. I mean, I like that sentiment. I think that's cool. But if we were on vacation, you were like, "Y'all want to do Chipotle?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
See, and I'd be like, we're not eating
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were in Virginia, and Nate and I tried Bojangles.
Oh, you guys
What is
ate
that?
that, and I was cutting.
But that got
Bojangles?
Zach. Bajangas. Remember that one time we were in West Virginia and we ate bajangas?
It was Virginia, not West Virginia.
I think-
Remember that one time we were in
I think bajanga is a euphemism for like reproductive organs.
But you guys
Bajanga.
also ate that, and I was cutting, and you
Bojangles.
came back to the.
She
the-
was cutting and
I couldn't eat
we had
anything,
biscuits.
and they were eating chicken and biscuits and fries, and I was like,
smelled
Dude,
butter.
I
It
was
wasn't
so
that good.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Jimmy and I were so disappointed in that.
I heard good things about it in Honduras, and when I came up to America,
Well, I have two here. They're like, oh, dude, you don't, because I would be like, KFC biscuits are pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to beat sometimes. And they're like, oh, you've never had Bojangas.
I also think it's hilarious that Jimmy got the recommendation from like a third world country, and he was like, "I just wasn't impressed."
It was the-
they had
I love that.
they had
That's
the
good. That
red
is funny.
snapper looking at you. You don't think they thought
They're like,
was delicious?
Bojangas is so good. They have air conditioning. And then Jimmy's like,
it
yeah.
was the
it's-
only fast food restaurant on the island.
They're like,
Oh, they had it there?
Yeah,
they're like, it has a waterfall. It has a waterfall inside. You just put your cup underneath it, and it never stops.
It was, dude, it was so overrated, man. The biscuit, like, none of it was good. None of it was very, you would have been like, dude,
I'm
I could
not-
get better at McDonald's.
I'm not. I mean, it's chicken, right?
Yeah.
I'm not into like fast food chicken, like fried chicken.
Yeah.
It's never like what's the one in town?
Raising Cane's.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right. KFC, it's okay.
Yeah.
But
Although I
those,
do like a famous bowl from
Oh, yeah.
KFC.
I tried to talk Amy in one week to making that for our meal prep, and she said no.
Oh, cool story.
So Chick-fil-A is the GOAT.
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Or,
You
I
know
mean,
what? You know what hangs with Chick-fil-A though is the tenders from Slim Chickens.
Oh, yeah,
I think
Slim Chickens.
I think the breaded tendies from Slim Chickens
is
is
pretty darn
We've
good.
had some
Pretty
really
good.
bad experience there. Like anytime we've gotten
Yeah.
tenders, it's always been like super.
it's
Like-
just kind of gross.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but were you
I
getting the
could see
grilled
that.
ones?
No.
Oh.
So I could see that. I think you can't beat Chick-fil-A's consistency.
Yeah.
I think it's always fire.
It's the Lord's chicken.
If you guys go to the military, which branch would you go?
I don't know enough about the military to make a decision, but I feel like I would have just picked Army.
Nice.
But I don't really know different. Like everybody, no matter which brands, they always have things to say about the other. So I wouldn't know what is true and isn't.
Yeah.
I'd go Air Force.
Yeah, you seem like an Air Force man.
Yeah, with your mustache.
Yeah.
Either that or Space Force.
Your dainty wrists.
Yeah, Space Force for sure, Jimmy.
No.
Space
Just-
Force, Jimmy.
I'm pretty sure Space Force is all like,
Made up.
well, you can't like enlist in it, I don't think.
Oh.
You have to go and then go there. It might be only officers. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I
I don't know what I would do. Probably probably like either like I don't know, Army maybe, or which has the coolest slogan?
Gillette, the best a man can get.
That is pretty good. I don't know any of them. Do you guys know any of them?
The few, the proud, the Marines.
There we go. Yeah. Army Strong is
Yeah.
Yeah. Planes, planes, planes. Air Force. I believe that's it, isn't
I think the Air Force is just chill.
it? It's just a noise.
Yeah. They have a waffle bar though. Sometimes at the mess hall.
what?
Can
Yeah.
we get a sound effect whenever Jimmy says something very Jimmy? We just.
Yeah. What do you want it to be?
Oh,
Oh, I can get that really easy. Yeah. I can get that. They have a waffle bar.
Why would that be that sound? That sounds so negative. I figured you would appreciate that because you
Don't be, hey,
you can
don't
wake
start
up-
taking shots at me.
No.
Okay, because I clearly
Listen.
enjoy a good waffle every now
Nate,
and then.
listen. It's usually open late at night, and I know you don't usually sleep
I'm in.
until like 3 a.m.
Right, I'm in.
So
I'm in.
I'm
Waffles.
looking out for
You
you,
guys
and
go
your
on waffles or pancakes?
waffles.
Oh, man, that's a tough decision because I like pancakes.
I just found Army slogan is "Be all you can be,"
And the army.
and
I
Air
should do
Force
that.
aim high, fly, fight, win.
That's
Do you
bad.
guys remember-
That's not good.
Do you guys remember that we had a trivia one time where Amy asked Nate when the Air Force
No, it was the FBI.
No, it was when the Air Force was founded.
Oh,
And he said like 1784.
Which was the first one?
The first is I think it's the
Was it the Marines?
I feel like it's the Marines. They're the oldest branch.
Yeah.
No, Marines are part of the. I think the Army is the oldest.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or
I
Navy.
thought it was
the
Marines.
Amy.
Amy.
Fact check with Amy.
Well, because I think the Marines are part of the Navy. Like they're under the
You just said
Department
the
of-
Army.
Or
Well, but
We're talking about-
wouldn't they have had boats? Like, wouldn't that have been a big deal first?
I don't know.
I don't know.
it's gonna take me a minute.
It's okay. We'll talk about other stuff.
What about you, Zach? What would
United
you do?
States Army.
It's part of the Army or it's the oldest?
It's the oldest.
Oh, wow. What was the date?
1775.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh, I feel dumb.
It's fine.
I think there's a big war around that time.
Yeah. It's fine. I knew it was, I thought it was in that range.
Anyway, what branch would I go to? I don't know. Probably like real tip of the spear stuff. I'm probably like whoever cooks the food for the Green Berets. I'd be that guy. They call me Cookie. They
That's
call me.
that's pretty dope.
It'd be cool. And I'd spread a bunch of lies about myself. Like,
Really, honestly, I think you could still be. I think really you'd be like a Navy SEAL still, because I see that they make all the new guys do cook for everybody else.
oh really?
Yeah, it's
I
like an
can do that.
initiation thing where it's like they're like, get me coffee and get me food and stuff when you're the
It's
new
like
guy.
an internship.
Yeah, it's like more like a hazing, I would say.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's a paid internship.
internship. Yeah, it looks really good on your resume. That's funny. I kind of wish I'd have gone to the military.
Yeah, me too. I think about it too sometimes. You'd be freaking
Apparently
going
we
there
can
for a
still
few
go.
years and get it. Yeah, we can. They upped it, Jimmy. If we all three could go.
Yeah, I think it's up to 40.
Well, Jimmy can go.
I'm
for the
out.
next, like 17 years.
That's 42.
Well,
Jimmy can't go because he's on a medication. If you take a medication every single day, they won't take you.
I haven't been to the doctor in years, so we're good.
I'll just stop taking it. I don't even have an active prescription for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
You can
pretty
be a
sure. I'm
pilot
pretty sure
at
at this
30.
point they don't care.
Yeah.
They
it's-
just need bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know you got to be an officer to fly planes.
Yeah, you have to have a degree for
I
that.
didn't know that. I figured they'd take whoever passed the test, whoever wanted to do
Well,
the
I
thing.
mean, you couldn't do it.
I think you could.
No.
He wouldn't fit. You have to be a certain size.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about him being a pilot.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's too big.
too big.
I don't know why you guys talk like
You could probably
I'm
be.
here.
You could probably be a tank operator. Maybe you
I
could
think
jam
he's
the
still
shells in there.
He's still too big.
You could be the guy that jams the shells in there.
You guys know I'll be the guy that goes and moves the radioactive bodies. That's
Yeah.
what I'll get to do. They'll give
Yeah.
me a big push
He
broom.
could be like a gunner sitting out of a helicopter.
Yeah.
I don't think
know.
so. I think it would really affect the weight.
You know who I'll be? I'll be the guy, like, you know, in the movies when there's a guy, like, walking fast through the hallway with a manila folder and he's, like, super sweaty, but he's getting it to the general.
You're right.
I'll do that.
I like it.
I'll
So
do
like,
that.
like an intern.
You've got you've got one of those like, back support belts that you can get at like Walmart
Yeah.
You
I
wear
think
that?
so. I
with
think
the
so.
slacks.
Man, what a life. I really jacked up, you know?
Well, it's the reason is because of people that they go in for a few years and then they get out and then they're making like $4K a month. Just like they're just like, okay, it's coming in.
Yeah.
It's
Tax
crazy.
free.
It's tax free. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, people can come out of there and then just have crazy GI bills.
Well, that's not the GI Bill, but yeah.
Oh, what is it?
The GI Bill takes you to college.
Oh.
That's disability you're talking about.
Disability. Yeah.
VAD.
VAD.
Yeah, Veterans Assistance Disability, maybe? I don't know.
Veterans Affairs
Nice.
Disability.
Veterans Affairs, is that what it is?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm not good with acronyms. I just remember the letters and forget what they stand for.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could have done it. Something would have gave out, like my knee or my back or something would have blown out in
Oh,
basic.
I think my soul would have given out. I think
Yeah.
I'd have been like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I'd
Although
get
I
there
do-
in day 2, I'd still hot. Like, is it always hot?
Yeah. Sally was telling me some like crazy stories. Like
What
she
she-
when
what-
she was
what
in
are-
basic.
What our listeners don't know is Sally is a 52-year-old veteran. He did 7 tours.
Sally. Well, she was saying that when she was doing basic, like they'd be doing like random stuff, and then she'd look over and there'd be like a full-grown man, like 25, he's just bawling, and
That's
she was
wild.
like, "This isn't that bad." Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't know, I don't know.
I think with that stuff, it's as much the mental as it is anything.
For sure, yeah.
I love watching, like everybody else, I love watching the Hell Week stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the SEALs with the SEALs?
Yeah.
And they'll do these like obstacle courses or whatever, but by like Wednesday or Thursday, you're on like 3 hours of sleep. And they're doing the same obstacle course, and they just can't physically make their like. There's like these monkey bars that they were walking across, and the dude was just standing there shaking, just like feet numb, haven't been dry for 72 hours. Just
Yikes.
Sand everywhere.
well, you want to hear something crazy? This was in the last book I read. Spoiler alert.
You
He was
listen to?
talking about. Yeah, I listened to. Thank you. He was talking about Hell Week. I think he got bounced back once. I'm not sure. So he did like I think he wound up doing like 10 days or something. But they'd get 1 shower a day, and they'd go take a like semi-hot shower. But I think it was still cold. But you still felt amazing because like you got to towel off. You'd go like through a line, this like medic tent, where they'd bandage you a little bit, but the big thing was they'd hand you just a wad, like a handful of petroleum jelly to cover what was chafing on your body,
Yeah.
which was everything.
Right.
And the gentleman said they always put it in the same spot, like they didn't go anywhere else but
For
the
sure.
one spot.
Yeah, for sure.
And as soon as you got dry and you got new clothes on, they said, go make sugar cookies, which meant go get in the water and go lay on the beach and roll and just get covered immediately in the sand. So just when I say the mental part, I mean just like we're going to make sure, and this is just Hell Week. I think there's other versions of the military that I think they're longer at least, maybe not more grueling, but
Right.
just don't be comfortable. Don't be, not even comfortable, like you barely have your basic needs met for at least a full week.
They're just trying to wear you down to a nub, you know?
And you can get bounced back or whatever, and that apparently means, you make it part of the way through and then you miss something. You miss a time, or you could get injury, you could get bounced back for injury or a lot of different reasons, but that basically means you start the week over again. And I think you get like a day to chill out and then go back at it, but I'm guessing some dudes have been through like 2 times in a row or 3 times, like basically. Well, that happened. I think Jared got medical like a couple days in. Like that's terrible. I couldn't imagine.
Fractures in both his feet
From Hell Week.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anything fell on his feet.
No.
No, that's a lot of running.
Stress fractures just freaking everywhere, probably.
Wild, dude. That's so crazy to me.
So
it's not even about like physically are you capable. It's like physically, mentally, emotionally.
Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Like
try to drown you and stuff.
And then honestly, there's got to be, just like everything else in life, there's got to be a fair amount of luck in it. You know, like, are you in a good group? Because you could get bounced back for the group you're in.
Yeah.
I remember the other thing they said there'd be these like 500-pound boats, and they were like these little dinghies, and they'd have to carry them over their heads as a group,
right,
out to the water and like dunk it, pick it back up, and carry it again. Well, as people start bouncing, you know, your 10-person group gets down to 7, gets down to 5, gets down, you know, and you're just dying.
I was listening to one guy talk about like all the ways that like they would try to cheat, you know, to like and like it's probably not really cheating, but it would be like they had like some massive swim, and it was you're supposed to be like half starved and half dead and stuff, and and he would be like they would stick Snickers bars.
Oh, that was the same one
underneath there. Was that the same guy?
He well, I don't know that I told you this or you heard it from somewhere else, or maybe 1,000 guys have done it.
Yeah.
But it's also funny because you say cheat, it seems like they kind of condone it because it's like by any means necessary. But there's a place where a flare goes on their
this is
gear,
this
and he put a king size Snicker bar, and the guy who wrote the book was his partner.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Dude, you're gonna get us in trouble." He goes, "Shut your mouth, and I'll share it with you."
that's the same part I saw. Yeah, pretty wild.
There's again, just on the theme of it. Even the people in the gym we talked to who have been through stuff like that, it seems like they verify these dudes' jobs are just to screw with you 24/7.
Yeah,
and they'll come up to your room, and this wasn't in Hell Week, this was another time, and they'll just ransack the place and be like, "We have to uphold a standard. This place is filthy." And so they heard that it was happening, so they were like, "Screw it." So they started playing like rap music, and they had a bunch of like nudie magazines and Chew and like all this other contraband just sitting out, basically as a bribe. And they were like, "This is the best room we've ever seen." They just like took the stuff and left.
Dude, you gotta know how to work it. You gotta know how to work the system.
Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
I gotta go train with Sally.
Who said that?
Missy Elliott.
Oh, is that it?
Jimmy, you missed out. We should have done trivia today. You are firing.
He is.
I don't know what you roofied me with that.
He knows
milk ale.
He knows you better than me. He's firing for trivia.
I wasn't ready for you to make a joke about that.
Okay, sorry. Too soon?
I'm upset.
All right, I'm sorry.
You better go train before he
blows
up.
Tell them something about me that they don't know right now to make this up to me.
Dude.
No, now.
Dig deep.
Sally can wait. I love Sally. She'll understand. This needs to happen.
Do you guys know how Zach got kicked out of a bar one time in college?
How?
He punched the paper towel dispenser off the wall.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
You didn't know that? See, Jimmy knew that.
That also isn't how it happened.
You did punch it off the wall. That's what Ben said.
I hit it trying to get it to work, and it fell off the wall.
See, Jimmy knew that. I can't even think of anything he doesn't know about you. See?
We'll wait.
I can't think of anything else.
Are you giving up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
there's lots of things I know that they don't know, but you don't want that out on the air. You know?
Like what?
I'm not saying anything.
Speak in code.
What?
Speak in code.
I can't.
You can't think of anything. Look, just be on the lookout in the mail. My letter of resignation is...
Whatever.
It is nigh.
Not over this.
Does
this is the last straw.
No, it's not.
What happens to his half of the gym?
I deny your resignation.
Okay? Nope.
I formally deny your resignation.
Yeah, all right. This is like a Pope job. This is till the death. You know what I mean? You only lose it one way, and that's in a pine box, sir.
It's like the mafia.
Blood in, blood out.
All right, somebody sign us off. I always sign us off. Somebody else do it, Jimmy.
No, you don't. You always cut me off when I try to do a heartfelt thanks for stopping by.
No, that's because you go into like another 10-minute tangent where you're like,
I'm a performer.
do great things, be great.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, life sucks. You should die. Is that better? Golly.
Jimmy, it's all you. All right, sign us off. All right.
Hey guys, it's
no,
been-
Amy, it's all you.
No, Jimmy never. All right, Amy, go ahead.
Thanks for listening, guys. Like, follow, and subscribe.
Oh my, dude, she's better than us. She's better than us. Bye, everybody.
say it.